Hello, I'm Paul. Today I'm gonna show you how to beat the Master Zerg. And here it says he's only playing in Diamond, but I'm 100% sure that he's been to Master at least twice. So, let's begin. And I'm gonna show it from my perspective, because I'm a self-centered motherfucker.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
So here in the beginning, as always, mine from the closest mineral patches, which I'm very bad at in this game.
SCV ready.
And supply depot at 10. Then I send out the next SCV. I think, yes I do. So I can block his hatchery.
SCV ready.
I think you always should do that. Even though some players say that you shouldn't be scouting with an SCV, but I think it's good to do it, because otherwise you can do a Zerg rush. And you're gonna be screwed
Additional supply
before the game even begins. And 12 barracks. And yes, I lose mining time with this SCV, but I think it's worth it.
SCV ready.
And then I'm gonna go for a refinery. And as you can see, I'm building with SCVs that are mining from the patches furthest away,
SCV ready.
because then I will lose less mining time. And here is a drone. And I always lose my SCV these days. It sucks. I'm hoping not doing it now. It would be embarrassing.
SCV
Yes, I
ready.
did, of course. Silly. So I think drones must have higher attack speed. Maybe?
SCV ready.
I must look. No? Damage. So maybe he's regenerating more hit points, I guess. Yes, he's regenerating 6 health, I guess then. Because he hit the first time, so never mind. Then I build my orbital first before I wall off, and then a factory.
upgrade complete.
And I'm gonna build 6 Hellions. Because if there's no wall up, let's say Evo Chambers and Spine Crawlers and Queens, then I can kill a lot of drones.
SCV ready.
I don't give a shit if there are a lot of Queens and Lings. I just move in anyway. So, it's a great day in Sweden, 30 degrees. And here I sit and cast Starcraft. But what should you do if you love the game? And I'm gonna show you very special tactics with
SCV ready.
my Hellion push, and I expand
Add on
the high ground, just to be safe. Because I haven't seen anything, so I had no idea what he's doing right now. He could be making like 6 roaches, then I have to cancel my
SCV ready.
expo. And as you can see, the reactor and double Hellion. And I'm gonna build 2 more Hellions before I build a starport. And the starport is the key for my build. And you're gonna realize
Ready to raise
soon
some
why.
hell.
Yeah, and then I built a tech lab. Just to be safe, to get 1 Marauder out
SCV ready.
and 2 more Hellions. And I built my tech lab because I was supply blocked. So that's why
add
I
on
build it earlier
complete.
than I usually do. And 1 supply depot more. So, and 2 more. And I think I'm pretty late with my starport in this game.
Ready to raise some hell.
And here I build a starport because I know that if I can't get in
SCV ready.
with my Hellions, then I have no use for them. Because I'm not building Hellions to get map control. I'm building them to kill drones and Zerglings.
SCV
And as you can see, I'm not building a second gas right now,
Ready to
because I
raise
don't
some
think you need it
hell.
in the beginning. Yeah, and then I'm doing it, of course,
SCV
just to
ready.
say so. But I think you can delay your second gas a bit.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some
So,
hell.
and now you see my Hellions, and he thinks he's safe. That's when the Mediflex comes into play, because I'm gonna drop them over here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But if there's no wall here, then of course I'm gonna move in anyways. Unless there's a bunch of Zerglings and Queens. And Tech Lab, yeah. Then I'll take my expansion, because if he's out on the map with his Zerglings, then he's gonna lose all his drones. So he can't be out on the map, so I don't have to worry about
I'm in a
anything.
heap of trouble.
Add-on
You see? There are
complete.
Zerglings I was talking about. Then I have to move back. And everything's safe. That's good for me.
SCV ready.
So I checked... okay, so I checked for the third. Huh? Oh, I thought it was gonna go in from this side. But no, I'm not.
SCV ready.
So, we then take the 4 with the highest hit points. Then I'm dropping them here.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
I think it's good because there's usually some static defense here. And if you put them here, drop them here, then you can't move down here
SCV ready.
as easily. Because then it's probably gonna be queens here to zone you away. But if you drop them here, then you can always go back and put them here. And here we go. Some drones. And this is crazy. I mean, you always get a lot of drones. Drone kills here. Yeah, and I messed up, of course. So it was kind of sloppy of me. But anyways, I kill units lost. See? We kill about 12 rounds. So it's okay. I think it's more than worth it, to be honest. To trade 5 Hellions for 12 rounds. Because now... and I forced a lot of links as well. So we can't have a good economy now. You see units 47 drones to 35 SCVs. And I'm used, so I'm in great shape. And I'm building usually 3 barracks before my second factory. So I can pump 5 marines at once and 2 siege tanks. Because I don't think there's any reason to move your tech lab. I meant to move the barracks. That's on your tech lab.
Ready for dust off.
We're gonna need Marauder later anyways. Maybe so. So maybe I could do a switch here between the barracks and the factory, but I don't do it. So, and I'm waiting for 4 tanks, I think, because I saw a lot of links and a lot of bailings. So if he sees me moving out, then you can make more
Ready for
links
dust off.
and bailings and have a huge army. But if I wouldn't have seen so many bailings and links in the beginning, then I would have moved out to 3 tanks.
Research
Because then I know that
complete.
he can't make so many links
Add-on
quick.
complete.
He can't have a huge army that quick. So you see, 3 tanks, and the 4th is on his way. So we'll have 4 links when the fight begins. And now he's attacking me, and I have no idea why he's doing that. I have no idea how he can even think about moving out in that spot. And put his units here. He should have moved here and put 1 link here. Move around when I'm moving out. Maybe try to cancel my 3rd. And the 3rd CC should always
Ready
be
for dust off.
built when you move out the first time, I think.
SCV ready.
Because he's gonna have a hatchery here, of course. And the tanks are great in this map. And here I see some roaches, and I'm kind of surprised that he's going for roaches, because I pretty much know that I'm gonna win the game from here on. Because roaches suck. I think it's the game's most undervalued unit, roaches. And of course I say so because I play marine tanks. So I have 2 tanks and he's
Upgrade complete.
no chance to move in. And you see here, I'm mopping my CC up here. So I don't lose any time, any mining time or nothing to these roaches. So, and now I decide to drop because I feel that I have to wait a bit. I have to wait for 2 more tanks And the thing is, when you see that many roaches, he can't have mutas. Not in a huge number, so. And he's even having a 4th base. I think. I thought he had a 4th, but he doesn't, so. So, I'm forcing his roaches back and forcing him to build more units. I think he's gonna build more roaches from here on. But he's not. He's bankroll, huh? Just make a stack defense. Yeah, there's the roaches. As I was talking about. And then I'm gonna show him APM. See, 78 APM. So you don't have to be a pro to be good at Starcraft. And units lost, it's kind of even. He's Zerg, so he's probably gonna lose a bit more. And the production upgrades, I can show upgrades. I have only 1 plus 1. And this, I'm not even upgrading my armor because forgetting about it. So that's also a tip. The tank marine army is very strong, so you can even forget your upgrades and still have a chance. You have a very good chance of winning the game. But the thing is that I've seen so many roaches and I haven't seen a 4th yet, because he's probably gonna build it here since he's spreading his creep here. So I think that he's still on 3 bases. Or maybe just took his 4th, and then I'm in great shape. Because once the Terran have 3 bases, he's pretty much always ahead. What should the Zerg do?
Additional supply depots
In the scan, because I want to know if it's hive or lair. Because he could go up to hive tech at this point, if he would have wanted to, and make a bunch of ultras. It has happened before, but they are just making me stay back and then go for ultras. So here I decided to block this part because I don't know, I can't get surrounded. And then now something funny is gonna happen. So I move out. And this is so bad at me because I don't see it. I think they are here now. This is so bad, I promise. But anyways, I mean, I have tanks, so I'm always in good shape.
Mineral field depleted.
And here comes the unburrow. And I like, whoops. See the buildings? Oh, I'm so bad at it, but I fought for it. It's a huge mistake. But anyways, I mean, he has spent so much money into roaches, and roaches are horrible against Terran. It's the worst thing the Zerg can do. And I think he won that fight. In the slots, see? He still has more. Way more. It's crazy. I mean, I'm building 4 tanks at once. So what's he gonna do with roaches? I mean, I can't understand his decision here. As you can see, I'm queuing up too many tanks. But doesn't matter. And as you can see here, when I moved out, I forgot to build my tech lab reactors. So I have a lot of things that I need to improve. And of course, I should have 2 E-base a bit earlier because I'm floating minerals and I'm queuing up many tanks. So that means I'm not really spending my money good enough.
Additional supply depots required.
You guys can.
Additional supply depots required.
So at this point, I'm guessing we will build a few more roaches.
Mineral field.
Maybe Bailings. And he's probably gonna have 4th here. Maybe 5th.
Additional supply depots.
Ah, it's dropping, I forgot that.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Yes.
Additional supply depots.
And then go for the tech lab, which is not doing anything. Don't need it anyways.
Base is under attack.
So, and at this point, as you can see, I'm sieging up my tanks here. Because I thought he was gonna drop here and move in with links here at the same time. I don't understand why he didn't, because usually most platinum or maybe diamond players move all their armor once they get attacked. So we had a great opportunity But he didn't take it, and I had my tanks anyway, so. And as you can see now, I rebuild a reactor.
Additional supply depots required.
Because I don't think I need a
Mineral
tech lab
field
anymore.
depleted.
I built a tech lab there, and I don't know why I did that. Maybe I built a Raven or something. Or it's just a mistake.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake.
Add-on complete.
As you can see here,
Add-on complete.
usually you should move out with one marine ahead, but I already have marines here. So he can only attack me in this point, in this choke point. And I don't think he's gonna win that fight anyways. As you can see here, this is gonna be fun. He shouldn't attack on creep, I mean it's horrible. And I'm even doing a huge blunder. You can see I'm slaughtering his roaches. And that was a horrible fight by me as well. But anyways, roaches are horrible against Terran. So you should never go for roaches. I don't think so. In production, with 4 tanks.
Mineral field depleted.
And I think it's enough to have 4 factories.
Upgrade. Mineral field
Because it's not gonna be a huge, long drawn macro game. And this is what makes tanks overpowered, because I can't kill this hatcher behind these rocks. So I don't understand why he hasn't cleared these rocks. It's such a huge blunder from him, I think. And I can even kill his buyer in the Roach War, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Mineral field depleted.
I mean, you can't put buildings here when you're playing against tanks. And why should I move when I'm killing drones? When I'm killing hatcheries? The hatchery and even a spore for free.
Depleted.
So it's kind of bad. And I'm gonna show you one more thing.
Depleted.
See, there's my 4th. And I think it's good to have a planetary just to be safe. And maybe I should build something here, buildings to block from bailings. But I'm only having 1 armory because I'm only upgrading the attack. I don't need plating. I don't need it against Zerg. It's more useful in TvTs, I think, because then I'm gonna build Thors in a bigger number, and the tanks are gonna take more damage
Mineral
from
field depleted.
other tanks. Because I think that if you have the armor upgrades
Our
in
SCVs
TvTs,
are under attack.
then the tanks can take an additional shot from other tanks.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And I'm building too many SCVs. Units lost. Units, I have 7, it's okay. He has only 60 drones, so
Mineral
of course I'm
field
gonna win this
depleted.
one. APM only 88 in average, because you don't need to spam all over the map to be good. And this is fun. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna kill all these mutas in like 2 seconds now. Look, here. And it's not moving them. It's so horrible. Oh, he must be pissed after that. So, too bad. And as you can see, he has 500 bailings, but he can't do anything. Here's my marines. Because my tanks are killing all the bailings, and now we can kill my tank, but it doesn't matter. Because it takes such a long time to kill them. So I will just rebuild them. And when you see that, when you're floating a lot of money as a Terran, you should always be building more command centers. Because it's great to have for scans and mules. This one actually one of the most important late game tips, I think. Because the CC allows you to be to build a bigger army and
Add-on complete.
get down on the SCVs. And here I have way too many SCVs. Who cares at this point? And here There's only 2, that's good. And I have
Mineral
2 more
field
here.
depleted.
So you see, 8 orbitals.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, capacitors. And SCVs for free.
Mineral field depleted.
And I don't know what it's about. I'm just scouting and just want to see.
Additional supply
What I've
depots.
got.
Upgrade.
Because I
complete.
think if he understands, he's realizing now that he's not going to win this game.
Mineral field
So,
depleted.
and then I take my 5th, just to be safe.
Mineral field depleted. Additional upgrade complete.
And you should always
Upgrade
be safe.
complete.
You should never
Mineral field
take a win for
depleted.
granted before it's over, before
Mineral
he
field
leaves the game.
depleted.
Because in theory he could have a base here. That is mined out. I mean, he's not gonna have it, but he could have it. But he's not gonna have this base, of course, because I have been attacking there all the time. And as you can see, I use these rocks for defense. And again, I think it's kind of a mistake from him, because I'm Terran and I'm playing tanks, so why wouldn't he want to kill the rocks? Because they're very useful for me. Because if I put Thors and tanks here,
Complete.
then he can't kill them. And here, mutas. I mean, it takes forever to kill tanks with mutas. That's why I think tanks are good.
Mineral field depleted.
I think it's GG from here. No. No one says GG on the European server. So, I hope you enjoy this game and hopefully you learn something. And this is how I play TvZ. And this strategy has made me won me a lot of games against Master Zergs. And it all begins with the Hellion drop in the main. And it always works,
Vespine
because I
guys
always get a few
exhausted.
drone kills and usually get out with my Hellions. Which means that I get 3 drone kills in the early game, which is very good. And then I just build 3 to 4 tanks and move out again. And then I take my 3rd and macro. And
Vespine geyser
it's a very
exhausted.
good strategy, I think. And I don't use Widow Mice at all, because I don't like them. I don't even know how to use them. So, thanks for watching, see you next time. And my APM, yes, only 90. Take care.